Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren Teil unserer Starfield-Serie. Und ja, im letzten Teil habe ich mich richtig aufgeregt. Richtig frustrierend, immer wieder an der gleichen Stelle zu sterben. Aber dann doch geschafft. Jetzt bei der UC Vigilance zurück. Wir können sie rufen. Mal schauen. Ich will gar nicht andocken. Das ein Interesse. Ich ahne nämlich Schlimmes. Ich würde das Schiff gerne übernehmen. Ja, der wird nicht zufrieden sein. Wir wissen es jetzt schon. Wir haben das Schiff kaputt gemacht. Okay. Ja, die Raganer haben wir zerstört, das ist korrekt. Aber wir können es ja ein bisschen anders verkaufen. Es gibt ja keine Zeugen.
There you are. I want answers, and I want them right now. We intercepted your exchange with the Ragana. What the hell possessed you to kill those innocent people?
Was zur Hölle hätte ich denn bitte machen sollen?
I expected you to find another way. Part of being an effective sys-dev agent is weighing all your options, then choosing the path of least resistance while minimizing loss of life. What you've done is use a shortcut to get the job done without accounting for any of the ramifications. That's unacceptable.
Ich hatte keine andere Wahl.
You represent UC SysDev, which means you always have a choice. I realize you have a role to play, but you have to be better than those pirates. Now I have to waste precious time smoothing this over with Mast. Make up excuses, perhaps even lie on my reports. Let me make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but it's not a license to kill. That is where we draw the line. Do something like this again, and you're out. I'll hang the goddamn wanted posters myself. Understood?
Ich werde tun, was in meiner Macht steht, um den Tod Unschuldiger zu verhindern. Was passiert, wenn meine Tarnung aufliegt, weil ich nicht tue, was die Fleet will?
The Crimson Fleet is motivated purely by material wealth. Bloodshed is typically a side effect of getting what they want. I believe you're fully capable of avoiding the need to take a life. But if it jeopardizes the mission, we'll evaluate when the time comes.
Okay.
Good. All this ugliness aside, were you at least able to join the fleet?
Yes. Sieht so aus, als hätte ich den Test bestanden.
Then there is one positive to come out of this senseless tragedy. Let's focus on that and move forward with the mission.
Our intel on Searsha was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
Bezahlt mich einfach, damit ich verschwinden kann.
Paid once I consider your report complete.
And we expect your reports to be thorough. Where the Crimson Fleet is concerned, no detail is inconsequential.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
Neva will sich wieder bei Europa mit mir treffen. Ich lüge.
She must want to vet you some more. Still, it should only be a matter of time before they invite you to the Key. That's likely where you'll meet Delgado.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet,
Muss ich gleich mal gucken.
operating independently, we will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Okay. Ich wollte noch mal gucken, ob mir irgendeiner noch helfen kann.
Things are progressing rather quickly. I'm sure the commander is pleased.
Du hast gesagt, dass die Vigilance ihre Schilde verstärken würde.
Right. It's something we've requested a while ago in preparation for a future conflict with the fleet. Once we finalize everything and run a few tests, we'll have the defenses needed for a jump to the Crick system when the time comes.
Also sie wissen, wo der Schlüssel ist, okay. Woher kommt der Name Crick-System?
The system was originally called Alpha Ophiuchi until a flag was planted there by Jasper Cricks, the founder of the Crimson Fleet. Since it was crucial that space travelers avoided that system, navigators marked it as Cricks on star maps as a warning. They could have just as easily labeled it Crimson Fleet, so I'm guessing the pirates themselves were responsible for spreading their leader's name. Over the years, people forgot the system's original designation and started calling it the Crick system. It's been that way ever since.
Okay.
Good luck on the
Okay. Es gab da noch irgendwie einen, der mir hilft, mein Schiff wieder zu reparieren, oder? War das hier? Unteroffizier. Recruit. Ich bräuchte eigentlich sowas wie Reparatur meines Schiffes. Vielleicht in der Andockbucht. Wir gucken mal. Ich meine, dass wir mit irgendjemandem sprechen konnten. Aber fragt mich mal, wer das nochmal war. Was war hier denn nochmal? Docking, Schleusen, Computer. Was war denn hier? Nee. Was war das? Ich komme nur... Okay. Ich komme leider nur hier lang. Okay, Schiffsteile brauchen wir. Lass uns da mal dran festhalten, auf jeden Fall. So. Ziemlich kaputt. Bin ja so geil, dass hier immer noch die Leichen liegen, von denen ich es mal irgendwann geklaut habe. Also es ist ja schon ewig her eigentlich. Trotzdem liegen die immer noch. Wahrscheinlich können wir dann auch auf dem Schlüssel, das wäre ja noch interessant, vielleicht auch so Frachtcontainer bekommen, die abgeschirmt sind. Weil dann könnte man da ja... Ja, okay, ich muss es wahrscheinlich so machen. Dann könnte man nämlich hier auch... für uns dann quasi... Achso, nee, ich wollte schon dahin. My bad. Hab das abgebrochen. Ja. Da musste sich nur aufladen. Der Graf-Jump. Und dann könnte man gestohlene Ware nämlich auch an den Hauptsystem vorbeibringen. Alles weiß. Hilfe. So, jetzt können wir auch andocken. Vorher ging es nicht. Das finde ich ein bisschen schade. Wir wollten ja quasi einfach ohne mit der Vigilance zu sprechen andocken. Das hat aber in der Quest-Reihenfolge nicht funktioniert. Aber auch mal interessant zu sehen, dass es nicht geht. Also das mal auszuprobieren, war es mir auf jeden Fall wert. Oh.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did something? Cause I'll finish this body out of an airlock before it turns.
You see Sys Def as a joke. They haven't caught us yet.
Na gut. Dann sprechen wir mal mit ihr.
The hell took
Hello.
you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something?
Schön, endlich ein Gesicht zum Namen zu haben.
Maybe for you. I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through the station. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Die UC sind sicher stinksauer, dass ihr hier stationiert seid.
You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Follow me. Na dann.
All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
Dann mal ab in den Lagerraum.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Oh, and you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered.
Oh ja, gerne.
We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Elutra. Anyway, welcome to the depot room.
Das will kein Clown.
Lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates.
Hier ist auch gar nichts, ne?
Move on.
Hier keine Ware.
Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the Key, they established it as a base of operations.
Oh, ich muss wieder hinterher.
Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you.
Was die das denn?
Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything.
Trade authority takes anything and everything.
Oh, ich muss hinterher. Krankenversicherung gibt's hier keine. Ja.
Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
Was ist das? Was hat er da?
It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps
Crazy
next
aus.
time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money.
The money.
We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set
Okay,
up.
die
in
hat eine
our
Bombe.
city. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Okay.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
Okay. Das ist die cleverste Sicherheitsmaßnahme, die ich je gesehen
I'm
habe.
glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
Delgado scheint ein kluger Mann zu sein.
That's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Nugent would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Krass.
Yeah, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Da wird Zeit, ein paar Credits zu verdienen.
Perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings
Sehr gut.
at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Klingt, als würden wir viel miteinander zu tun haben.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Perfekt. So, jetzt mal ganz kurz gucken. So, bevor... Hey, guck mal hier. So. Ist hier noch mehr? Nee. Okay. Noch mehr gibt's nicht, ne? Nee. Okay, das sind alles die gleichen. Machen wir erstmal weiter. Ganz kurz noch mal schauen, was es hier noch gibt. Was ich ja mal cool finde.
Doesn't care how big your bounty is. If you don't earn, you're worthless to all of us.
Okay. Was ich immer cool finde, wäre natürlich sowas, wie wenn wir jetzt hier das zum Beispiel ein bisschen ausbauen könnten. Wisst ihr, was ich meine? Ich finde halt in Spielen die Kombination immer so geil, wenn man irgendwie die Möglichkeit noch bekommt, etwas zum Beispiel noch aufzubauen oder irgendwie noch die Basis auszubauen, irgendwie hier das ein bisschen schicker zu machen, schöner zu machen, whatever. Hat für mich immer noch so ein bisschen mehr Reiz als nur, in Anführungszeichen. Alles bleibt beim Alten und es bleibt halt so, wie man es sieht. Also wenn man jetzt zum Beispiel erfolgreich ist, könnte man sich hier einen Raum einrichten oder der Schlüssel wird irgendwie zu einer richtig krassen Basis und sowas halt, ne? Das finde ich cool. Aber das tatsächlich möglich ist hier, das mag ich noch nicht zu beurteilen. Ich fände es mega. Das Potenzial hätte es auf jeden Fall. Also es ist auf jeden Fall auch so ein Ding, was man noch als Add-on irgendwann mal reinbringen könnte. Weil wie cool wäre das bitte, wenn wir die Möglichkeit hätten, eben auch sinnvoll, wenn man Ressourcen auf Planeten sammelt, dann auch einzusetzen, um zum Beispiel irgendetwas aufzubauen. Wir lesen mal ganz kurz, was er geschrieben hat an seinem persönlichen Computer. Nicht, dass ich es vor Neva zugeben würde, aber die Fleet ist in schlechter Verfassung. Wir haben viele gute Leute verloren und sie durch Ausschussware ersetzt. Das Schlimmste ist, dass die Leute aufeinander losgehen. So ist es halt bei Piraten, wenn es scheiße läuft. Jeder ist sich selbst am nächsten. Aber eine Meuterei wird es wohl nicht geben. Neva redet zwar viel Müll, ist aber loyal und der Rest dieser Idioten ist zu blöd oder zu gierig, um sich auf irgendwas zu einigen und schon gar nicht auf einen neuen Captain der Fleet. Die Vorstellung eines Piraten von einer gerechten Aufteilung besteht darin, dich in zwei Hälften zu schneiden. Von daher endet auch jedes Gespräch darüber, sich zusammenzutun mit einer Schlägerei im Nova. Nein, wenn alles in die Binsen geht, bricht es unter uns zusammen wie ein verdammter Erdfall. So wie ich es sehe, werden wir nicht überleben, wenn wir nur hier und da ein paar Credits aufpicken. Wir müssen alles auf eine Karte setzen. Die Zukunft der Fleet beginnt und endet mit dem Kriegsvermächtnis. Aquila City. Manchmal träume ich von Aquila City, von den sandigen Straßen der dicken, schweren Luft und dem Ruf der Wildnis jenseits der Mauern. Alles ist genau, wie ich es in Erinnerung habe. Ich bin wieder mit meiner alten Crew zusammen. Wir drehen Dinger und verprügeln Leute für ein wenig Kopfgeld. Pausengeld haben wir es genannt. Und wir waren die Schulhoftyrannen. Nur eine Sache stimmt in meinen Träumen nicht ganz. Es gibt am Tag kein Licht. Immer wenn ich nach oben sehe, ist der Himmel pechschwarz. Erst dachte ich, das wäre nur das Alter. Dass ich vielleicht schon so lange in dieser fliegenden Blechbüchse bin und einfach den Himmel über Aquila vergessen habe. Aber das ist es nicht. Wenn ich wach bin, erinnere ich mich ganz klar an das alles. Nein, es liegt daran, dass ich selbst als arroganter kleiner Straßengauner tief in mir drin immer wusste, dass Aquila City nicht mein Zuhause ist. Dass ich hier oben hingehöre, zur Fleet. Okay. Also auch ganz nett eigentlich. Nochmal ein bisschen Background-Information über den Kapitän der Flotte. Wir schauen uns hier noch ein bisschen um. Ist das eine Luftschleuse? Nee. Ja, ich wollte wenigstens mal gesehen haben. Alles klar, wir gehen hin. Sorry.
So,
Ja.
now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
Ich enttäusche euch nicht.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Verstanden, Boss.
Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Coole Geschichte. Also man ist auf jeden Fall drin. Nimmst du jeden neuen Pirat auf so eine Initiation mit?
Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect location to weed out any rooks who'd be wasting the fleet's time?
Wie viele Prüfungen und Initiationen muss ich denn absolvieren?
Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony?
Ja.
I'm gonna slap a skull on you and send you on your way? Make no mistake. You are being tested all the time. Every job you take will be under constant scrutiny. And neighbor? Oh, she's just waiting for you to screw things up.
Okay, erzähl mir mal mehr über das Vermächtnis.
He left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
Dann sind wir nicht mehr zu stoppen.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Okay. Wir haben den König getroffen. Lande auf Suvorov. Dann gucken wir mal. So, Suvorov. Schloss. Okay, arschkalt hier.
Time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Ich halte immer Wort.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
Fine.
Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Crix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me.
Okay, machen wir einfach. Klingt recht simpel.
It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice bar without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
Verstanden.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Okay. Und hier machen wir das nächste Mal weiter im Schloss. Also, ich bin sehr gespannt. Den Schlüssel haben wir gesehen. Das Schloss wartet auf uns. Ich hoffe, es hat euch wieder gefallen. Bis zum nächsten Teil. Euer Kentrigo. Ciao, ciao.